Hi, everyone, and welcome to Southside Center of Hope's first ever virtual graduation ceremony. We are so excited to be here today to be able to honor our most recent graduates. I'm Catherine. I'm going to be your host today. So what else do I want to tell you about myself? I am the Communications and Development Coordinator for Southside Center of Hope. Some of you may know that already because you've been tuning into my live streams. If this is your first time joining us, thank you so much. We're so happy to have you. So to give you a little bit more information, we have 20 women who are being honored today. You just saw their names on the screen prior to me starting my little speech here. And, you know, because of scheduling conflicts, unfortunately, not everyone was able to make it, but we do still want to acknowledge and honor all 20 of those ladies because, you know, our program here is about a year long. And it is no small feat to complete the program here at Southside Center of Hope. We have, you know, a lot of different groups, a lot of different classes, and a lot of different requirements that must be met in order to receive your certificate of completion here. So, you know, our ladies have worked very hard to be where they are today. And we are very thankful for the chance to honor them. So, you know, every year for the last 4 years, we have hosted a graduation ceremony for our program participants. We do this every year in September as part of National Recovery Month, which I know you all have heard me talk about and seen me posting about. And, you know, we just decided that this was a tradition that could not be broken despite the COVID-19 pandemic. Obviously, we are not going to be able to gather in person as we would love to do, but we are here today online. And, you know, one thing that we have learned over the last several months is that, you know, not to be cliche, but where there's a will, there's a way. And we can always come up with a plan B, especially when it comes to making sure that the women and the families that we serve are receiving the care that they need and the recognition that they deserve. So it was really no question whether or not we were going to be having graduation this year. It was just how. So here we are. And thank you again for tuning in and participating. And to all of our speakers today. You know, this last year has been very challenging. I guess, you know, the last year has been challenging. The last 9 months, 6 months specifically. But this graduation ceremony is really to celebrate our most recent graduates for completing our program, first of all, and for showing strength during these really, really tough times. You know, we have had residents working from our facility, going to school from our facility, just like everyone else. This, you know, kind of hit like a brick wall, and we all had to adapt really quickly. And women in recovery from addiction and homelessness are no different. We all have had to come together and come up with a plan B for just about everything we've been doing. So, you know, our residents at Southside Center of Hope and our graduates from Southside Center of Hope have showed so much flexibility, resilience, and perseverance throughout this pandemic so far. And we're just very grateful for the chance to honor them today for that. So if you're here today tuning in, leave a comment, share some words of encouragement. If you have any stories of recovery yourself, feel free to share those in the comments. And also, you know, please share this video. We would love to have as many people as possibly can be able to see this today because, you know, this isn't about Southside Center of Hope. This is about the women that we serve and really being able to acknowledge their hard work and their accomplishments. So please share this, and congratulations to all of our graduates that are here today with us. So without any further delay, that's my welcome, my little welcome speech. So I want to go ahead and bring in our first guest, which is very exciting. It's Sister Therese. She is one of the co-founders of Southside Center of Hope. She co-founded Southside Center of Hope in 1983 with Sister Connie. So let's go ahead and see if we can get her here on the Zoom. Let's see. I think we've got her muted at the moment. Sister Therese? If you can hear us, you need to unmute yourself.
Okay.
Oh, I can hear you.
Okay.
I can't see you. Do you know how to can you start your video?
Okay. How's that? There you go.
Oh, there you are. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for joining us today.
You're welcome.
So, I'm going to open the floor up to you and just, to ask, what would you like to say to our graduates today, and our supporters at home that are viewing this ceremony?
Well, first of all, I'm glad that you invited me to share some words of congratulations to the graduates. And I would think that you should look upon this graduation as a very, very big milestone in your life. Because if you graduate from St. Martin to Porus, you really have done something. It doesn't come lightly, as you well know, and it gets you ready, for life in a new way. So I do hope that you take advantage and you keep remembering all the things that you have learned and put them into practice, into real life, and you will see it will work for you. I'm sorry I haven't had a chance to meet any of you, and I miss St. Martin's very much. But just keep continuing and practicing and believing in yourself, and go on with your life. Help others now, because you have gotten a lot of help. So now you're in a position to do just that. And the more they say, the more you give, the more you receive. So congratulations on this wonderful day, and good luck to you.
Thank you so much, Sister Therese. And I do want to ask you, if you could just share a little bit with us about what led you and Sister Connie before her passing, what led you all to found Southside Center of Hope and to continue this work for, over 37 years, I think we're at now.
Yes. Well, I was a primary teacher for 25 years. And I knew it was time that I should go on and do more than I'm doing. I know the whole teaching of children at that time was changing. Everything was changing, and my mother provincial advised me to think in a broader way of doing another ministry, and so I met Sister Connie for the first time. I never knew her before. I heard about her a lot of times from our other nuns, because she was one of their students in Upper Michigan. So she was on the same path. She was working with the Indians, and she wanted to do something else, but she didn't know what she wanted to do. So it was actually my brother who gave us the idea when he what ministry to go forward with. When he showed us a homeless man in Chicago walking in the snow, and they had a long story in the Tribune that was in 1982. And so I think the Spirit was working in us, and we never, shelters were not as, what shall we say, as abundant as they came in the 80s and on into the 90s. There really aren't that many now. A lot of them closed. So we began with $15 to do the work, and we did it by making bread, selling bread, asking for people to give us money. The source of finding donations was the telephone book. That's all we had. We really did have nothing, and that was the truth. And we just had a lot of faith, and we went forward with a shelter, which we had for many years, until we found out that our women had problems with drugs and alcohol. So we knew that a change had to take place, and which it did. And we first tried to work with both groups, which was impossible. You know, those who were just homeless and those that had the addiction problem. So that's how we became a recovery home.
Amazing. Yeah, thank you for sharing that with us. I really think that the history behind House of Hope is so special. And I do want to take a moment to acknowledge, that when you and Sister Connie had founded this organization, it was at St. Martin de Porres House of Hope. We have since changed the name to Southside Center of Hope, but we continue to carry on the legacy of Sister Therese and the late Sister Connie, and we all very affectionately refer to the agency as House of Hope. I think it's a really great representation of what exists here, and also, a great way to bridge those two names together. So again, thank you so much, Sister Therese. I am going to go ahead and let you go. We're going to move on with the graduation, but I want to remind everyone we're looking forward to celebrating Sister Therese's birthday later this month. Hopefully she's looking forward to it as well.
Yes. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much again. Have a nice day.
You too.
Okay, thank you so much, Sister Therese. It's always such a blessing to hear from her. So yeah, next we have a special guest video from someone who you may all know, that you may see on your TVs at home, LeeAnn Trotter. She's a reporter for NBC Chicago. She couldn't make it today live, but she has pre-recorded something for us very graciously. And I think that you all are going to really enjoy, both our graduates and our viewers are going to really enjoy her message. So I'm going to quit talking, and I'm going to go ahead and share this video with you all. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Okay, let's see. Just bear with me here for a second. I'm going to do a screen share, and we'll make it bigger, and go ahead and play it.
Hello, everyone. Isn't this a beautiful day? It's such an important day and a life-changing day for all you graduates who have completely changed your life around for the better. Ladies, congratulations on achieving your goal. Woohoo! It's no small feat at all. And today we are celebrating those accomplishments, and we're busy growing a sisterhood for a better tomorrow. I'm LeeAnn Trotter, reporter and journalist from NBC 5 News here in Chicago, and I actually did a story on the organization. And I had the honor and the privilege to meet Sister Therese O'Sullivan, got a chance to see how her team works and helps. They've been helping thousands of women recover for what, 37 years? That means you know a little something about recovery and helping women overcome challenges. So thanks for that. And by the way, I too have overcome challenges. Both of my parents were alcoholics, and my dad died when I was 10. His fourth heart attack killed him. My mom died when I was 17 after having breast cancer, and the cancer traveled to her liver. And when she died, I started smoking cocaine. You know, the problem with that, it's just like that. Remember that Jay's commercial that said you can't just eat one potato chip? Well, you can't just smoke one hit on the pipe. The more you do it, the more you want it. And I had access to a whole lot of money. So it was nothing, 100 here, 100 there. It didn't really matter. But the thing is, there were a couple of incidents that really made me think about what I was doing. These things really made me think about not staying on the road of addiction. So first off, there was my cousin. She stole from me. My own cousin stole from me. She had the connection, so I would give her the money. She would go get the stuff and fix it up and then, give it to me. The problem is she was an addict, so she pretty much smoked all my stuff when she was trying to put it, make it for me. Like, who does that? You're my cousin and you stole from me. Another incident was a group of us went up to Michigan for a weekend of partying. And after the first night, we all went to bed. In the middle of the night, I had to get up and go to the bathroom. I thought everybody was asleep. The bathroom door was closed. Opened the bathroom door, and there was one of my friends sitting there smoking. And he did like this. He was like, "Don't take it. You can't have any." I was like, "I don't want your stuff, what?" And I couldn't believe how the drug had changed his personality to the point where he would do something like that he thought I was going to take it from him. That just really, really made me crazy. I thought to myself, I refuse to have something like cocaine ruin my life. My friend in the bathroom, he ended up burning down his apartment building on Clark Street. It was on the news. Everybody was watching it. Luckily, nobody died. He then moved to New York and he became homeless for years and years, kept relapsing. The good news is he's finally off of it. He's got a job. He's got a roof over his head and he is clean and sober. So I'm so happy about that. My cousin, she died of lung cancer. So that was unfortunate, but I'll tell you what, since my 20s, I have not gone back to cocaine and I never will, because you know what? It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. So I know firsthand how insidious this disease of addiction can be. And I also know you can't do it alone. The only reason why I was able to overcome cocaine, I went to a 21-day detox program, followed by years of therapy and 12-step programs. The one thing I learned, though, throughout the whole process, actually, I learned that the only way my recovery was going to be possible was if I made the decision to go to recovery. And I made that decision, my life changed. It's one of the most powerful things you can do is to make a decision. I learned that after both of my parents died, and I was like, what am I going to do now? I don't have parents anymore. After a lot of soul searching and learning about spirituality and checking out a bunch of different churches and stuff, I discovered that the power lies within us. It lies within each and every one of us. I learned that no matter how much money you have or how many people you have around you trying to get you to do something, that change only happens when you're ready to make a change. And that change comes with a decision. And I decided that cocaine was not going to ruin my life. And because I made that decision, I was able to overcome the temptations, which were always around every day. Wasn't easy. I can't say it was easy, but I did overcome the desire to step back into the game because I believed in myself. I was pressing forward and I never looked back. In my heart, I was ready to live the life that I'd come to earth to live. And that's my question to you. Are you ready to live the life that you came to earth to live? Thanks to the good folks here at Southside Center of Hope, you have been given all the tools you need to be successful. Not only have you healed physically, but all the programs that you have taken since you've been here over the past year have made you a whole person again. You've uncovered the trauma and the triggers that caused you to go to drugs and alcohol in the first place. And now you are my sisters in recovery. You've done the work. No one said it was going to be easy, I know, but thanks to your resilience and thanks to your strength, you are starting a new chapter in your life. And we couldn't be more proud of you. And just like I said before, it is a decision. You get to make the decision to stay on the path. You get to make the decision to stay on the path. When the going gets tough, remember this moment. Remember how it feels now versus when you just started getting into recovery. You know what? Think about your family and how important your recovery is to them. The world needs you. And through recovery, you can be there for the world. And you know, you're not alone. September is National Recovery Month, and it's a great opportunity to tell the world that prevention works, treatment can be effective, and people can and do recover, just like you. And guess what? Going through a recovery during a pandemic? Are you kidding me? I mean, this pandemic has been truly challenging for everyone. The kind of challenge that can be a trigger for people in recovery. So to say that you maintained your recovery through the pandemic is no small feat. Seriously, you deserve extra congratulations for navigating through these troubling times. Be proud of yourself for being clean and sober. You're in the process of becoming the best version of yourself you can be. We all are. I saw this quote by Dr. Mel Pohl, who says, recovery is not a one and done. It's a lifelong journey that takes place one day, one step at a time. He's right. Your families need you. Your children need you. And your support team, you know, the cheerleaders that have been there all the way, they need you too. All of you are exceptional women. Don't forget that. We see you, we honor you, and we support you in your recovery. So a big thank you to the folks at Southside Center of Hope for all the work they have done over the years, turning women's lives around, just like they've turned your lives around. And by the way, the word hope, I wanted to look up the definition. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, hope means a feeling of expectation and desire for a certain thing to happen. Now in the Bible, hope is the confident expectation of what God has promised, and its strength is in his faithfulness. So ladies, dream big, work hard, stay focused, and surround yourself with good people. One more thing. I always like to tell people, you know how when you say, well, I'm trying to do so-and-so, I'm try. Take the word try and trying out of your vocabulary. You are either doing it or you're not. And guess what? You're doing it. So congratulations, keep doing it. Keep up the good work. Thank you. And God bless.
Okay, thank you so much to LeeAnn Trotter. I had watched that video already, but just watching it now with you all was just very moving to me. So, you know, I just really love that she shared her own recovery story there, because I think it just goes to show you that really anything is possible. Your recovery doesn't define you. Your addiction does not define you. You know, really there is no limit to what any of us are capable of doing. And LeeAnn is such a perfect example of that. And sharing those stories of recovery are just so powerful and so inspiring. So, you know, next, I would like to give our graduates an opportunity to speak. I have two here that are excited to share with you. So, you know, I would like to welcome Karen first, who I believe is here and on mute. So Miss Karen, if you can hear me, if you can take yourself off of mute and start your video. We can, okay, I see your video. I can't hear you yet. Let's see, ask to unmute. I'll try this. You guys just bear with me. You know, I've been.
It's okay. Take your time.
Okay, there you are, Miss Karen.
Yay. Yay.
Congratulations on graduating.
Thank you so much. I think I'm blocking you guys. Okay, here we are again.
Okay,
So-
so Karen, first of all, I want to say congratulations and thank you so much for joining us today. Oh, your phone fell.
Here we go. We're coming. Here we come. We're getting it together
Thank
too,
you.
baby. Yes, ma'am. We're getting it together too.
Okay, so Miss Karen, I would just love to hear from you as a woman in recovery. You know, what advice do you have for another woman who is just getting started on her journey? What are some words you could share to keep some women who are coming behind you motivated?
My words would be to use the tools that you have learned. Everything that you take away from, for me, it was St. Martin. And today it is now Southside, the Southside House of Hope, well, Center of Hope. And take everything that you've learned, everything. If it's nothing but being quiet, take that with you. Because sometimes no words speak volume. And if you just say, okay, bless them, change me, okay? That will speak volumes to people. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're at your angriest. And sometimes we get there, you know, but at the same time, sometimes no words speak measures. And people don't understand that. And use the tools that you know. You got a toolbox if you really, really understand it. You have you have your prayer life. You have your devotions. You have your God, your higher power, whoever you choose to be. I choose to call him God. But if you just use the tools that you have learned and take them with you everywhere you go, like you take a purse with you, you take that with you as well. And that speaks volumes. Just to be quiet sometimes. Sometimes you just don't say a word. And if somebody be looking at you, well, she should be snapping out. But no, today I have nothing to say. All I can do is smile at you and say, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? And those things work. And use the tools that you know to use. You read your books. You have your one-on-one. You have your experience, strength, and hope. You have those things. You have your devotional books. Use those tools that have brought you thus far. Like you say, I'm a baby in this thing. I'm only 2 years old, but I feel so amazing. And with that, if you'll let me share something with you, it'll take about 5 minutes. I counted it out. I practice it. But I do want to say some things. Is that okay?
You know, Miss Karen, we do have some other people to speak after you. So I'm going to have to, you know,
It's okay.
leave it at this, but you know, we do always share many stories. So I will give you an opportunity to make a video to share the rest of your story. But for today, we're going to have to leave it at that.
All right. Thank you so much. You all, thank you so much. This means the world to me because St. Martin brought me to where I am today. It gave me my children back. It gave me my family back. It gave me my grandbabies back. So when you ever think that you don't deserve it, yes, you do. Yes, you do. All you got to do is reach up and grab it.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing with us today, Miss Karen. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me. I am so grateful. This is an honor for me. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Okay. Thank you, Miss Karen, for sharing. And now we are going to bring in Miss Anna. Let's see if we can find Miss Anna. Let's see. I'm going to stop this and see if we can get Anna here. To start her video. Anna, are you here? Okay. Oh, I can't hear you. I can see you. I've got you muted. Hello?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Okay. Yay.
Hi, guys.
Thank you so much for joining us today, and congratulations on graduating.
Thank you. Thank you to all you guys, because last year when I had very little hope for my life last year, and I really took a chance on the Southside, coming into Southside Center of Hope. And when I got there, my hope grew from day to day. And I just want to say it took a lot of people, it took a lot of support, and it took a lot of resources to get me where I'm at today. But my life is so much better. And I just appreciate everything you guys have done for me. So this is the thank you to you guys. And I just want to say that I was really one of those people who had no idea where I was going or where I'm going to end up. And I have learned so much, and I appreciate you guys, and I can see that light at the end of the tunnel. Will forever be grateful to you, all of you guys. So thank you.
Oh, thank you, Anna. I'm so happy that you were able to join us today.
Yay.
So, are you at work right now? Are you joining us from work right now? Yes. Okay. Can you?
Yes, I'm on my, yeah.
Can you tell us just a little bit about what you have going on right now with work, or just kind of what you do? Just tell us a little about yourself.
So this is incredible what happened to me, because I could have been working at McDonald's right now, which I wouldn't mind, but as it happened, my dream came true, because I always enjoyed gardening. And when I was at the Southside Center of Hope, I had an opportunity to work for Growing Home, and they hired me. I did a really good, I was a really good worker, and they just kept me. And I'm kind of living my dream come true right now. I always enjoyed gardening, and I always wanted to do something with it, but I didn't see it come into a reality, but it came true. So I'm working for Growing Home right now, and I'm very, very excited and happy. Every day is really, I love coming to work.
We are so proud of you, and me especially. I started working here, and just a couple weeks later, you came to live here. So I feel like we have been through a lot together. So I'm so proud of you, Anna, and I'm so glad you were able to join us today, because I love sharing your stories. And the shirt looks great on you. House of Hope alumni.
Thank you.
So, I know you're on your lunch break. I'm going to let you go back to work. But thank you again for joining us. And I'm sure we'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you, family.
Okay, so I'm going to put you on mute. And now we are back to me. And let's see, but it still says Anna. So, I can see here that Miss Karen is still here viewing. And, Miss Karen, I would like to bring you back on, because I cannot stop thinking about what you wrote out to say. And I really want to give you a chance to say it here on live, because I think it's probably going to be very amazing. So if you are still here and can turn your video and your microphone back on. Let's see.
Hold on.
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Okay, hold on 1 second, baby.
I'm putting it right on now.
We putting it on now. Where we at? Can you see it? Can
I
you
can't
get
see
it?
you yet.
Okay.
Okay, there's a start. Can you? Is there a start video?
Hold on, Mom.
Okay, babe.
I can, here, let me ask you to start your video. Does that help?
I think it might help. Okay. Yes.
Yay!
Oh,
Okay.
yay!
Miss Karen,
Okay.
I'm so sorry I cut you off earlier. I have
No,
not stopped
honey,
thinking
I
about
understand. You got people you got to talk to too. I get it.
Sometimes
I
I get a
get
little
it.
nervous on when I'm on live. So
It's okay, baby. Go up a little bit. Okay, so I'm reading because this is what came from my heart. I wanted to tell my story, but that's not what happened. So here we go. I came from St. Martin, which is now Southside Center of Hope. First of all, I want to give all thanks to my higher power, who is I choose to call God, for snatching me out of the jaws of the enemy. Second, for the great vision of Sister Connie and Sister Therese, for their vision of reaching out for the hurting hearts of hurting women. Sister Therese let me cry and told me I could make it. And I know it was time for me to go to begin my new journey when I saw Sister Therese come back into those doors. And I prayed that prayer that, Lord, when Sister Therese comes back, it's time for me to go. And she came back. And she's doing, well, I can say that she's doing well because I'm still praying. And so, and thirdly, but not least, I want to say a great thanks to Miss Yasa because she pushed me into my destiny. Some people, especially me, understand that she has a great burden on her shoulders by taking care of women. And she wants to see us all make it and succeed. I am a product of a great woman, Miss Yasa. I love you, I thank you, and I pray for you. Pray for you are grateful that you didn't give up. I am grateful that you didn't give up on me, Karen. She know I'm really emotional. She know I'll bust up and go to crying in a minute. So God bless, and God bless. The vision of Southside Center of Hope continues, and it will. And now, to my sisters, I want to say congratulations. I am so proud of you. And this is one thing I know you can make it. Being that we've been in this wonderful bubble called Southside Center of Hope and have been taken care of so well. We have been taken care of so well. It must be that much more. We must be that much more grateful. Sometimes I wish I was still back in the bubble, for real, because Southside House of Hope, I can remember those days where I can say, "Oh, I love my condo," and I say, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it to you and say it's going to be peaches and cream, because life will show up. It is what you do with it that matters. I lost my grandparents, but I prayed about everything and used about nothing. You must use the tools you have learned. Southside Center of Hope, at Southside Center of Hope, I know it's easy to say, but to do it is harder than we know. We are fighting for our lives, and today we win. There's nothing we can't have. There's nothing we can't do. When we were down, and when you're down, this is what I want you to do. Just Google the poem from Akila the Bee. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. And you really are powerful beyond measure. Remember that when things are going crazy in your mind, remember, I am powerful beyond measure and you can't stop me. So I want you, I forgot to tell you the good stuff. I have a place in Arlington Heights, and I love it. And I have a wonderful fiance, man, who treats me like royalty. And I have held a job since I graduated St. Martin House of Hope, which is now South Shore,
So,
Southside Center of Hope. And I've held that job since that day. So you can do it. It's all yours. Just reach up for it. My children have been supporting me. They have been there. They fuss at mama, but they tell mama right. And they help me to stay on the right track. And I am so grateful for my children. God will give you everything that the enemy stole from you. I love you once again. Congratulations. You will make it. He did it for me with the support of Southside Center of Hope. So really, this is how I know that he can do it for you. Congratulations, ladies. Congratulations and congratulations. And that's what I had to say. Thank you all so much.
Oh,
God bless. Congratulations, ladies.
thank you so much for sharing that, Karen.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you letting me say it.
Of course. Okay, so I'm gonna put you back on mute, and then we're gonna bring on one more speaker. Okay, so now we are going to our last speaker is going to be Miss Yasa herself, our executive director. She is going to close us out. So let's see if we can get Miss Yasa here. I know she's in. Let's ask her to unmute and start your video.
Can
Okay,
you see me?
I can see you.
You're making this so easy for us now. Thank you.
I
I
try.
know I can get through this. Karen just stole the show and made me so emotional. Thank you for going. I know you were pressed for time because Miss Anna was on her break, but thank you for going back to her. I think she shared a powerful message, and I'm glad that we all got to hear it.
Yeah, me too. Me too. So I don't have any questions for you, Miss Yasa. I'm just going to let you speak freely.
Okay, so hopefully I can get through this. I was crying as I was listening to Anna and Miss Karen, and I'm so grateful that they were able to join us. So first and foremost, I want to congratulate our 20 graduates, and I want to echo what Sister Therese said. They should be very proud of themselves. Completing our program, as you know, is not easy at all, and this is a major milestone for each of them. So congratulations once again, ladies. We are so proud of you all. As you said, also, you know, this is our 4th year holding this graduation ceremony, and I am so grateful that we did not have to cancel it because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Although we are each at work and in the comfort of our own home, I do feel like we're all together today, and this day has been very special to me, and I'm glad that it was able to continue. And grateful to you for putting this all together, Miss Katie, and all of your hard work. I can think of no better way to celebrate National Recovery Month than to honor women who are currently in recovery. I think it shows as a testament to others that you can live a healthy and rewarding life after overcoming addiction. So again, I'm just so very grateful. My heart is full right now that we were able to have this virtual graduation today. And so I don't want to be long before everyone, but I do want to share a special message with our graduates, those who are joining us today and those who could not join us. And I often tell the ladies that, you know, in life, things will happen to us that are beyond our control. But what is most important is how we respond. Many of our ladies have had things to happen to them in their childhood and adulthood lives that were beyond their control. But the important thing was that they all made a conscious decision to seek help. And because of their decision, they have not only changed their lives, but they've changed the lives of their families as well. So that speaks volumes to them, taking control of the situation and knowing that there was help available to them. I also have to thank Sister Therese O'Sullivan for not only joining us today, but also having the vision and allowing all of us to be a part of this vision, as well as our guest speaker, LeeAnn Trotter, who shares such a powerful message. I always say to people that addiction does not discriminate. And I think her story shows that addiction affects women from all walks of life and from all backgrounds. And so as I end, I do want to share my wishes for all of our graduates. And that is, I hope that each of you ladies can look in the mirror each day and say that you are strong, that you are beautiful and powerful, and that God has given you all unique talents that He intends for you to share with the world, and that you will have the courage, as LeeAnn did, to share your story, because your stories could potentially inspire someone else to seek help. And know that you are now a part of our House of Hope family, which includes thousands of women who came before you, who are now your sisters in recovery. And they are here to support you, as well as myself and our staff. We wish you all the best. We hope that you continue to stay connected to us, that every month you plug into the alumni meetings that are now being held virtually. And we hope to see you all next Sunday as we celebrate Sister Therese O'Sullivan's birthday and our mission and why we exist. And so once again, congratulations. I admire each of you. You give me strength to carry on throughout my struggles in life. And thank you for allowing House of Hope to be a part of your journey.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Miss Yasa. Let's see now here. I'm going to put you back and put this back. And now we're back to me. Okay, so to say that I am overwhelmed and moved is an understatement. Going into this virtual graduation ceremony, I really had no idea what was going to happen, which is kind of how I approach most of these live streams. I'm learning as I go. But, you know, I just don't think that this could have gone any better. Like Miss Yasa said, you know, I am just full right now. My heart is full. I'm so happy to be able to celebrate our 20 women who have graduated from the program over the last year. So, you know, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you to everyone who joined us today, as speakers, as graduates, as viewers. Thank you to Sister Therese and the late Sister Connie for, you know, giving us all of this. For it's their vision that we carry on, that allows us to continue to do this work. And you know, I speak for everyone at Southside Center of Hope when I say that we feel very lucky and very honored to have such a strong community surrounding this agency, an amazing network of support for ourselves and for the women that we serve. So I'll leave it at that. We are celebrating Sister Therese's birthday this coming Sunday, September 27th at Buena Beef. Both in Beverly and in Orland Park. It's a fundraiser, but it's also, you know, a birthday celebration. So you can find all of that information on our Facebook page. That's it. Thank you all so much for joining us again. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your week and feel empowered.